So this past weekend was the 12th annual BlizzCon, a convention based around everything Blizzard Entertainment where fans of Warcraft, StarCraft, Hearthstone, Overwatch, and Heroes of the Storm come together to celebrate the series they love with their fellow fans. With announcements, tournaments, cosplay competitions, and more, this is the ultimate place for Blizzard fans. But this weekend there was one group of fans that were not celebrating, and that was the fans of Diablo, as they had just witnessed the series they invested so much into get turned into nothing more than a shell of its former self. Now I want you to look at this like to dislike ratio and tell me, what do you think Blizzard announced that was so bad? Was it A, they announced that they were going to be turning Diablo into a mobile game? B, they announced that the new Diablo game will have nothing to do with PC? Or C, they just spat in the face of Diablo fans and acted like we were the ones out of our minds for being upset about this announcement? Go ahead, answer it. I will wait. And the results are in, and if you said D, all of the above, you are absolutely correct. Because this weekend they announced Diablo Immortal, a mobile game for iOS and Android that will be coming soon to a cell phone near you. And people are pissed, and I mean pissed if you look at that like to dislike ratio. Because not only did they get everyone's hopes up that there would be getting a new game or a new expansion to Diablo 3, but then during the Q&A when people asked them a legitimate question and fans did not like the answer, this is how Blizzard reacted to criticism.
I was curious, I see a lot of mechanics that we've kind of been begging for in Diablo 3 in this. Is there any plans to make this playable on PC, or is this strictly mobile forever?
Are there any? The current plan is to be on mobile, both Android and iOS. We don't have any plans at the moment to do PC. Do you guys not have phones?
Yeah, you guys all have phones, right?
You can play on your tablet too.
That's right. They just tried to push it off as, why are you so mad? What, you don't have cell phones? You can smell the ego and arrogance in just the way he responded to his question. And when they get live feedback from fans, they give such a shit response. Also, just remember, this is taking place at BlizzCon, the biggest place for true Diablo fans, the place where die-hard fans come to celebrate the franchises they love. And this is how badly they do not want this game, because they know what it's going to be. Another microtransaction-filled, free-to-play, casualized lobotomy to their favorite series of games. People were so unhappy with this that this guy asked this question at the Q&A panel, and sir, God bless you. You are an absolute legend. You have the biggest balls in the world because you just got a standing ovation because you are an absolute boss.
Just was wondering, is this an out-of-season April Fool's joke?
No, it's a fully fledged Diablo experience on mobile, which everybody will get to play.
Oh god, that clip is just perfect, sweet. I love it. It makes my day because this guy had the biggest balls in the world to say that to them, and he gets rewarded with a standing ovation by his fellow fans. That is true fandom right there, because they know this is bullshit. And honestly, Blizzard, this is a joke to your fans. This is not what they wanted, and they are disappointed in you. And you are acting all high and mighty, trying to deflect criticism with your mocking tones, does not make you look like the good guys. It makes you look like the egotistical assholes. And that is the way that I and the rest of your fans see it. This is the way that the people at home watching saw it. This is the way that the majority of fans at BlizzCon saw it. You have screwed up, Blizzard. And you know what? I'm sure a number of you guys came here wanting to hear my criticisms of Diablo Immortals. And guess what? I'm just going to lay it out right here for you. So Blizzard, just pay attention. 1. Diablo is a game that you need good control of, and the mobile platform does not provide an interface that works well with the genre of Diablo. 2, unless you're playing on an iPad or some kind of tablet, then this is going to be an uncomfortable experience. Because if you're playing on a phone, you will already have your hands on the device blocking your vision. Your fingers will smudge up the screen, and who the hell knows how many times you'll be trying to do an attack at the precise moment and then accidentally heal, because the interface is a clusterfuck. And 3, we all know that this game is going to have microtransactions. We know it. And that is not what consumers want. That is not what true Diablo fans want in their game. They want new stories. They want new content. They want new experiences. Not a casualized abortion of their favorite series. This is just great. So at the time of recording this, Quakeman has just messaged me and gave me some news that Blizzard has come out and said for people not to worry, other Diablo titles are in the works. So wait, if other Diablo titles have been in the works, then why the fuck would this be what you showed off at BlizzCon? Why? Were you hoping that your diehard fans would just gobble this up and be total fanboys and just accept this abortion of their favorite franchise? Were you hoping that? Was that what you're hoping for? That you can make that sweet, sweet microtransaction money and people would be okay with it? No. That's not what's gonna happen. And also, this feels and smells and tastes like full-on damage control. This feels like they pulled this little article out of their ass just so they can get people to calm down, because we know this is bullshit. And you know what? Maybe they're gonna now go work on another Diablo game. Maybe they're gonna go work on something that we actually want, that fans actually want. And I just want to say this to the fans of Blizzard Entertainment, the fans that were at BlizzCon. Thank you. Thank you for having your voices be heard. Thank you for not just accepting this and gobbling it up. Thank you for speaking out and calling Blizzard out on their bullshit. This makes me extremely happy with consumers. This makes me extremely happy with the fans of Blizzard Entertainment, knowing that these guys actually have their voices be heard and that they aren't just going to clap like a seal and accept this. Thank you. If you were at BlizzCon or at home or wherever you were and you basically voiced out your real opinion of this and you didn't just gobble it up, thank you, because this is what's going to make this industry better. This is what's going to help basically shape the way that this industry goes from now on, because consumers need to continue to speak out. Consumers need to continue to tell developers what is acceptable and what is not acceptable. And when we haven't had a update, or I mean an expansion, or any kind of major content that is new for Diablo for quite some time, and this is their big announcement, it's not acceptable, and it shouldn't be acceptable, especially for the fans of Diablo, who honestly have gotten the short end of the stick out of every other IP whenever it comes to Blizzard Entertainment. I mean, look at all the expansions that have come out for World of Warcraft. Look at all the content that has come out for Hearthstone and Overwatch, and hell, Heroes of the Storm, where Diablo, in my opinion, from what I've seen, has gotten the short end of the stick. Now, I'm not a major Diablo fan, but I still enjoy the series from time to time. But the fact is the fact. They've gotten the short end of the stick, and this was the straw that broke the camel's back. This was not okay. And I just have to say again, thank you to the consumers of Blizzard Entertainment, the people that were at BlizzCon, for speaking up and giving their real criticism, especially the people that were asking questions in the Q&A. You know, hats off to you guys. You guys were absolutely amazing. But this is what needs to happen more often, whether it's with Blizzard or anyone else. People need to speak up and be honest with their feelings about this kind of shit. It can't just be accepted. But anyways, that's just my opinion. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comment section down below. And hey, how about we try and share this video around so we can get the reverse of what Blizzard got for their like to dislike ratio? I'm thinking that would be pretty sweet, and also I think that this video kind of deserves it. So go ahead, share it around. But anyways guys, thank you for watching, and as always, GamerJlee signing out.